Hi there, HCALL class of 2018, Lisa here. Instead of a plenary in which we would do some advising around this registration this fall for next spring, we thought we'd do a little video. We'll take you through some screenshots of the things that you should know as you move into registration period this year, and give you some advice about some other things that we think, advice that we think is timely. And that way we don't have to take up precious plenary time doing that. You can just do this on your own time. So I'm going to start by taking you to the University of Vermont homepage, which is where I am. And I want to take you to the 4-year career plan before we start talking about registration. Just to check in with you about this. You're hearing a lot about it, I know, in various places, but I want to show you exactly where it is on the website, and I want to show you what it looks like, and then I want to ask you to be thinking about it as you go. So under search on the UVM homepage, I'm going to go to 4-year plan. And it's going to take me, very first thing, to the Hub website, which has the 4-year plan on it, a 4-year plan for career success. There's a check sheet for each year that you're at UVM. So let's go to the first year plan. It's going to take you to a PDF, and it's a writable PDF, so you can actually put things in here, check the boxes. If we look down here, this stuff is fairly basic. Not asking you to make a decision yet about what you want to be when you grow up. It just asks you to explore, but it's really a pretty good template for the sorts of things you should be doing this year as you move toward and through undergrad and toward professionalization. So some of these things you're already doing, and some of them you're thinking about doing, and some you probably have not thought about but that you should be thinking about. So you are, I hope, already getting to know faculty and staff members. You are already taking classes in different areas of study. You are going to concerts and plays just in plenary, but you can find some other ones to go to. Connecting with diverse groups and resources, and joining campus clubs and organizations, volunteering. I hope you're doing all those things, or at least thinking about those things. Ways to discover your interests, exploring majors and careers, doing some things over winter break, thinking about the summer, going to the Hub to talk about possible internships, for instance, this summer. All those are things you can be doing. There are also resources for you in other places at UVM as far as thinking about this thing, for instance, exploring your majors, courses and requirements, attending major choice fairs and workshops. For instance, I'm going to go to one right now. Let me see if it'll take me there. Here we go. Whoops. Here is something that's happening on the 5th of November, 3 to 4:30 on the 4th floor of the Davis Center in the Chittenden Bank Room, a panel discussion on how you might change your major or even change your college at UVM. Say you're in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences and you want to be in the Rubenstein School of Environment and Natural Resources, but you don't really know where to start with that. You're not even sure if that's the right idea. This is the sort of thing you want to go to, and there are a lot of these things happening all the time at UVM. The posters are up on poster boards. We announce them in This Week in the Honors College, but these things are well worth your time if you're at all undecided about your major and or the undergraduate college that you're in at UVM. Oh, let's go back to here. All right, so I want you to check in with the 4-year plan. You'll see that there's a sophomore plan, same sort of thing, but it takes you a little deeper in. A junior plan and a senior plan. So I'd like you to take a look at those things and be thinking about them. Talk to Martha Lance about your 4-year plan. Talk about how you can proceed through that checklist. If you look at that checklist and things are just stumping you, you want to talk to Martha about it, but she's a really good resource for you. She's our first-year advisor in the Honors College. Okay, I'm going to go to the registrar's homepage right now and talk about some other things. So you'll notice, first of all, that there's a space on here for the SOC, for the schedule of courses for the spring semester of 2015. That's what you're going to be registering for in November. it's not available yet. It will be available in late October, and actually by the time you're watching this webcast, this little screen tour, it's quite likely that that SOC will be available. So you want to be checking the registrar's website for that SOC to show up. If you go over here to registration and verification, it will tell you what days registration happens for spring 2015. So November 17th, which is a Monday, it says graduate, medical, and certificate students, but this Monday also includes students who have overall priority registration. I'm going to talk about that in a second. This is Tuesday, seniors, and it tells you that seniors are determined by people by credit count. So people have 87 or more completed credits. I think most of you all think of yourselves as first-year students, but it may well be that due to a whole bunch of things that you did as AP in high school that you actually have more than 26.9 completed credits now that they've transferred over, and you might have, say, 30 AP credits. If that's the case, then you're going to actually register as a sophomore, and in that case you'll register on Thursday. Most of you will register as first-year students, and you'll register on Friday, November 21st. That is the Friday, the Friday of the registration week. So if you have overall priority, register on Monday. Otherwise, you'll register on probably either Thursday or Friday with in-class priority. I'm going to talk about priority in a second. There are things that can get in the way of registration. Those things are called holds. And your MyUVM account, which you'll go to here. I can't get there because I don't have a MyUVM student account, but you know what they look like. If you go to your MyUVM account, you will see on there a heading under holds if you have holds. All of you, every single one of you, will have an advising hold on your account right now. That means that you can't register for the spring term until you have that advising hold removed by your advisor. On your MyUVM page, you'll also see who your advisor is. And by advisor in this case, I mean the advisor in your degree granting college, at the advisor in your major, or the thing that you're calling your major right now. If you're undeclared, it's probably somebody in a major that's close to an interest of yours. You'll also see that Martha is listed as your Honors College advisor, but the advisor to remove the hold is the advisor in your degree granting college in your major. So you need to make an appointment with that person before registration to talk through your schedule, to talk about any questions you have about your major, about proceeding in the major, maybe about switching out of that major, having a conversation about the courses at any rate that you're going to sign up for the spring, and then that person will remove the advising hold from your account. It's possible that you might have other holds on your account, and those will also show on your MyUVM page. You might, for instance, have a financial hold. You might have a hold because you haven't submitted the form with your immunization record on it yet. You want to make sure that all the holds are gone before registration. You will not be able to register if there are holds on your account. So you want to get those holds removed. Do whatever you need to do to get those holds removed before registration. I'm going to do most of the rest of the stuff on the Honors College website. Hang on, I'll go to this is the home page of the Honors College. First, let me say that the Honors College does allow you to have priority registration. I referred to two kinds of priority registration: overall priority and in-class priority. Overall priority is given to students who are varsity athletes in the Honors College, and also students in the Honors College who have highly structured majors. You will see on your MyUVM page when you register. If your registration day is Monday, the 17th of November, then you qualify for overall priority. That's about 50% of the first year class. The rest of you will have in-class priority. That means you'll register on Thursday or Friday. Again, that date will be noted on your MyUVM page. In-class priority means that you have half an hour of your own before the rest of the students in your class of 2018 register. So So you'll actually start registering at 6:30 in the morning on the day that you are to register. That'll give you half an hour. Students who have overall registration, priority registration, will have all day on Monday, so that'll start at 7 and you basically got all day. You will not have any trouble with that priority, whether it's overall or in class. You won't have any trouble getting into the courses that you want for the spring. There probably will be very little competition at all for those courses. There will, however, be competition for your honors college courses. So you're going to be taking HCALL 86 in the spring. Remember that you'll need to sign up for a section of 86 and the plenary section. You'll need to put both of those numbers in when you're signing up for Honors College 86. You will all be signing up for an Honors College 86 class, and so that's the only competition you're going to find for registration, most likely. I want to assure you that even if students have overall priority, that because we don't release all the seats to HCALL 86 on the first day, that you will all have an equal dibs on those courses. If 50% of the first year class is registering on Monday with overall priority, 50% of the seats in HCALL 86 across the board will be released on Monday. If 20% of the class is registering on Thursday, 20% of the seats will be released on Thursday, and if the last 30% of the class is registering on Friday, the last 30% of the seats will be released on Friday. You probably want to register for your Honors College class first. You want to try to get that CRN. You want to put the computer record number in on your registration page for your Honors College class and for the plenary, and you want to hit submit on that as close as you can to either 7 o'clock if you're registering on Monday or 6:30 a.m. if you're registering on Thursday or Friday. You want to have some backups. Sometimes the course that you want will fill, and it's full in almost a split second, because you're all hitting submit at the same time. So you want to make sure that you've got a second choice and a third choice that you can input immediately if you do not get your first choice for HCALL 86. On the Honors College homepage, you can find out about the HCALL 86 classes by going over here to Curriculum, click First Year Curriculum here, click, and then over here on the right hand side you'll see the descriptions. It says tentative. They're not so tentative. Here they are. And they're tentative in that not all classes have been evaluated yet for requirements or D1, D2. We're updating that as we go, but the courses are what they are now in terms of their descriptions. So here they are. There's the list of them, and then the descriptions follow. Okay, let's take a look at one of these, and I can just walk you through it. So here's HCALL 86C. You'll notice that they're all different this spring. In the fall, obviously you all took the same course, just with different professors. In the spring you'll take different courses with different professors. So let's take a look at this one, HCALL 86C. You'll notice that it is already showing up as a D1 course. That fills one of your diversity requirements. It's taught by Professor Nicole Phelps in the Department of History. It'll be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5:15. Note that this course is actually being held in VOTI 209, not in the Honors College. So there's little bits of information here. They'll also be on the schedule of courses that you want to take a note of. This course is called Race and the Chicago's 1893 Fair, the World Fair in Chicago, and a very interesting course on race in America. Very interesting entrance into issues around race in America. You'll notice here that the requirements this course fills are noted, and they're not all here yet, and some of them in fact would not show up here. You would talk to your advisor in your home college about this course. You'd probably show up with a syllabus, and that person would make a determination of what requirement it was going to fill. But you'll notice that in some of the colleges it already shows. So first of all, it is a D1 course in every college. In the College of Arts and Sciences, it also fills a humanities requirement. So it double dips. It fills a D1 and a humanities requirement. BizAd and CALS, it almost certainly fills some sort of requirement, but you'll probably figure that out with your advisor in that college, and they'll put that in your audit. In SEMS, it fills a humanities and social sciences requirement, and here under SES, for instance, it says consult your SES advisor. In almost every case, this course will fill some sort of general requirement in your college. It's just that not all the colleges will do, for instance, what Arts and Sciences and SEMS has done and evaluate the course in advance. All of the courses are here. You'll notice most of them are in 34 where you've taken your fall first year class. I think Nicole's may be the only one that's not. There are 9 courses for the spring. And you should feel free to email any of the professors for these courses if you have questions about them. All we have right now are descriptions. Most of the professors have mock-up syllabi. They could either show you or talk to you about them. But if you have questions about anything you see in the description, you should feel free to email the professors with those questions, and they'll be happy to get back to you with answers to your questions. All right. So that's the Honors College curriculum. I think that I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you about Honors College stuff. I've told you about priority registration. I've told you about where to find the descriptions of Honors College courses. What I haven't mentioned is extended advising in the Honors College, and it will actually not be posted on our website, but we will have various ways in which we let you know that extended advising will happen for Honors College students on the week of November 10th, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that week, the 10th, 11th, 12th, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of registration week, the 17th, 18th, and 19th. We'll be holding evening advising, drop-in advising hours for students in the Honors College. So if you have any questions about advising, especially after you've spoken with your advisor in your home college, you should just drop in and somebody will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of both of those weeks, probably until 7:30 or 8 in the evening to answer any advising questions that you have. Some of you will remember how you did your registration in June when you were here for orientation, and many of you will not. It'll kind of be a hazy memory, and it'll feel like it was about 5,000 years ago. So what I have here for you is a video that the registrar's office did called Registering for Courses. It's a UVM Registering for Courses video. I'm going to play it for you. It's about 6 minutes long. It's unlike this screen tour. It is a silent screen tour. It'll give you some captions and tell you how to work through registration. As I said, it goes for about 6 minutes. I'm going to play it. I'll put a soundtrack to it so that it's not totally boring for you to watch this silent screen tour. I'll play you Alice Coltrane, who was John Coltrane's wife, her kind of orchestral, slightly jazz kind of adaptation of Rite of Spring, because you can't really have enough of the Rite of Spring. And I'll play that for you while you watch this video. If you have questions for us about anything to do with registration, about your Honors College requirements, make sure that you ask. You can always talk to Martha Lance in our office. You can talk to Alec. You can talk to me, but you can certainly drop in and talk to any of us on the evenings that we have drop-in advising extended hours the week of November 10th and the week of November 17th. Okay, here's the registrar's video. I'll blow it up for you. And there it is. And now for your soundtrack. Hang on a sec. Just remember that the HCALL 86 is a linked course. And there you go. That is it. So good luck. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And we'll see you in plenary, where we won't be doing advising PowerPoints. Bye.